Welcome everyone to another episode of Insights, where we delve into the depths of our daily Kabbalah studies. I'm your host Rob, and I'm joined as always by my co-host Matt. How are you today, Matt?
I'm great, Rob. Excited to dive into today's topic.
Great. And before we begin, we want to thank all our friends for joining us on this journey of spiritual discovery. Today we have an interesting topic that we'll be exploring, inspired by an article titled, "What are the two actions during a descent?" This article provides some profound insights into our spiritual growth. So, let's jump right in.
Point number 1 revolves around the concept of asking for life, which is essentially praying for simple faith in the Creator. Prayer is like a deficiency for spirituality. It's when we ask for life from the Creator that we're actually praying for that simple faith. And when we receive it, that's when it becomes complete faith.
That's right. It's fascinating how the act of praying connects us to that higher power and helps us cultivate faith. Now, moving on to point number 2, it's all about our connection with friends. When we feel disconnected, there's a deficiency, a need for connection. And in today's world, even if we're physically far apart, virtual means can help us bridge the gap. It's all about being together at lessons and meetings despite the physical distance.
Absolutely. Our virtual connections have transformed our ability to connect with fellow seekers. So it's crucial to make use of these tools. Now, point number 3 highlights the importance of feeling the influence of the environment. If we're not feeling it, it's a sign that we're not bestowing enough to each other. We have to connect in a deeper, more meaningful way. That means thinking about it, talking with friends, reading together, and the feelings will follow.
Well said. Moving on to point number 4. Here's where we are reminded to take care of our spiritual life. It's about being more and more connected, not falling into the trap of worldly desires. We need to constantly think about the society and our friends, how we can better adhere to them. No matter the situation, our focus should always be on the connection with others.
Absolutely, Rob. Our connections with others truly shape our spiritual path. And that's the perfect lead in to point number 5, which emphasizes the importance of the 10, our spiritual group. Through this connection, we learn that we're attracted to our friends. We examine ourselves in relation to our surroundings and the Creator. It's about realizing that our spiritual life depends on the friends. Without them, we're condemned to spiritual death.
So true, Matt. Our connections with others are truly a lifeline on our spiritual journey. Now, point number 6 introduces the concept of building a partnership with the Creator. We yearn to feel the Creator, to communicate with Him, and through this, we strengthen the connection between us and learn how to grow.
And speaking of growth, point number 7 brings to us the process of forgiveness. The Creator always forgives, but it's part of our work to seek forgiveness and make corrections in our actions. We have to check ourselves within the 10, identifying the actions that distance us from our friends, and actively work on correcting them.
Now, on to point number 8. Where we explore the significance of acknowledging that everything comes from the Creator. The Creator is the one who causes our ups and downs, giving us the freedom to make choices and do the work. It's about communicating with the Creator, expressing our desire to be saved from low places, and asking for strength to overcome.
That's right. Point number 9 reminds us that our environment is our example. When we find ourselves in a state of despair, we must incorporate ourselves among the friends. That's where we receive the strength and support we need to rise above our challenges.
Absolutely. And finally, point number 10 tackles the difficult question of helping a friend who doesn't want to be helped. It's important to keep in touch, but there's a limit to how far the society can carry a person who withdraws. If they no longer call, respond, or attend meetings, it might be a sign that they're not ready to be helped.
And that wraps up our discussion on the 10 insightful points from our daily Kabbalah studies. It's been a pleasure exploring these ideas with you, Rob.
Likewise, Matt. And to all our friends, thank you for joining us today. We hope this discussion has sparked some inspiration on your own spiritual journey. Remember, it's through our connections with others that we find the strength to overcome our challenges. Stay tuned for more captivating discussions on Insights. Until next time, goodbye.
Insights, where spirituality meets practicality. Discover, learn, grow. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next episode.